What if the reason your TPT products aren't selling isn't that your resources are bad, but that you're missing a few key steps that nobody really talks about? If you've ever uploaded something and waited and still haven't seen a sale come through, this episode is for you. Today, I'm sharing the 3 beginner-friendly strategies that actually help your products get noticed and sell. These are the exact things I wish I'd known earlier in my TPT journey, and they can make all the difference when you're just starting out.
Hey, teacher friend. Welcome to Online Business for Teachers, the podcast for educators who are tired of being tired and wondering if there's more out there. Are you up late Googling online jobs for teachers or how to make extra money from home? Do you dream about starting a business, working from home, or finally getting paid for the resources you've already created without adding more stress to your plate? I'm Monica Lopez, a former teacher who was burnt out, overwhelmed, and secretly searching for a way out. I wanted more time with my kids, the freedom to work from home, and a way to make money doing something I actually enjoyed. That's when I discovered the simplest path: creating and selling my own teacher resources, using the skills I already had. Now, I help teachers like you turn your ideas into income with step-by-step guidance, real talk about finding time to grow your business, and the mindset shifts that help you believe it's actually possible. So close those lesson plans and grab your favorite drink. It is your turn now.
So let me take you back for a little bit. I've told you about this before, but when I uploaded my very first product to TPT, I honestly didn't even know what to expect. I hoped somebody would find it useful, and to my surprise, it actually sold. That cha-ching notification, by the way, you get cha-ching notifications, it lights you up. It feels like, okay, this might actually work. So I created more, product after product. I kept creating and uploading and thinking the more I make, the more I'll sell. But then something weird happened. Some of those new products didn't move at all. No views, no wish list, no sales, nothing. And it made me wonder what in the world is going on with these, because I put in as much time and care into them, and I knew they were solid resources. So why weren't they selling? It was frustrating and it felt random. And yes, it's discouraging when you pour your energy into something that just sits there. But what I learned is it's not that random. There are specific things that you can do to help your product actually get seen and bought. And that is what we're going to talk about today. So let's break down these 4 beginner level strategies that help your TPT product sell. I say beginner level, but all TPT sellers that are actually trying to grow their store use these on a consistent basis. But it's very beneficial for you, especially if you're just now starting things out and still trying to figure this out. So number 1, create quality products. So we're going to start with the most important part, the product itself. Now, quality doesn't mean flashy or complicated. It means that your resource solves a specific classroom problem, and that it's easy for teachers to use, like it's no prep or low prep, and it's clear and it's practical, and it helps students succeed in real, measurable ways. So before you hit publish, ask yourself, would I be excited to use this with my students tomorrow? If not, keep working on it, because if you're not excited about it, other teachers are not either. So make sure that you are creating quality products that solve a specific problem, and they are super clear, super easy to use, and they work for the students. Often, simpler is better. If your resource saves time, or it boosts engagement, or it meets a learning target, it's worth selling. On a side note though, don't overthink it. Done is better than perfect. Some of us are perfectionists and we like to overthink and overanalyze every detail and never hit publish. I'm not saying to do this. Please don't do this. This will keep you in analysis paralysis and you'll be stuck there for a very long time. So it's important also to not compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Your products will not be perfect at the beginning, and that is okay. I call it the sucking stage. We all go through a sucking stage. At least that's what has been my experience. And it's like that for anything that you do. We go through this sucking stage. Some of our products will suck, and that is how we learn. After even a few months, when you go back and look at them, you'll be like, how could I ever have posted this? Or who would even buy this? We all do it. Don't worry. It'll be fine. So make sure it's a quality product now and post it now. Come back and tweak it later if needed. Like Maya Angelou said, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better, right? All right. So number 2, covers and previews that sell. The next strategy that will help your product sell is how you present your product. Your cover is what shows up in search results. If it's messy or crowded or unclear, people scroll right past it. So think clean, bold, scroll stopping. Use clear fonts, a short title, and visuals that make sense for what the product actually is. There are other things you can put in your cover, like a value grab, but basically just make sure that it is clean and bold and that stops the scroll. So that's for your cover. You also have thumbnails and preview. And the way TPT has it now, it all kind of goes together. So we'll just call it the preview. The preview is your chance to build trust. Teachers want to see what they're buying. So show real pages, highlight key sections, and avoid overly decorated mock-ups if they hide the content. People do not buy what they do not understand and what they cannot see. So make sure that it's clear and that you highlight maybe not all of the pages in your product, but enough so that teachers can get the idea of what exactly is in your product. So ask yourself, would I feel confident buying this after looking at the preview? If the answer is no, your buyer probably won't either. Okay, so make sure that it's something that you would buy. You can use Canva to create a simple, clean cover. For your preview, pick a few of the strongest pages and export them as PDF. Covers and thumbnails are uploaded as PNGs or JPEGs, and previews are uploaded as PDFs. If you have no idea how to even start with this, look around in TPT and see what catches your attention from other covers, thumbnails, and previews. Don't copy them, but see what looks good and go from there. Again, do the best that you can now. And when you know better, do better. So don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. All right, number 3 here is SEO-friendly product titles. This next strategy that all TPT sellers should be using is a number 1 game changer. Your title. You want to include what teachers are searching for in your title. Most teachers don't search for cutesy names like spring into learning. They search for exactly what they need, like spring writing prompts or phonics activities for 3rd grade, right? That means your title should include the topic or skill, the grade level or target group, like who is it that is going to benefit from this? Is it a special education resource? Is it an ESL resource? Is it a Spanish resource? Who is the target group here? And the type of resource. So for example, instead of saying Pumpkin Palooza, say pumpkin writing prompts for 3rd through 5th grade, Halloween ELA activities. Do you see how much clearer that is? And it's actually something that teachers might be searching for, because nobody is going to be searching for pumpkin palooza. All right, so use the TPT search to type in your topic and see what autofills. That's what teachers are already searching. You have 80 characters in your title to use up. This is your real estate. You need to use it up as much as you can. You can have ChatGPT to help you come up with SEO optimized titles. By the way, SEO just means search engine optimized, which means TPT, search engine, is going to promote these because this is what teachers are searching up for, okay? So use ChatGPT to come up with SEO optimized titles as well as the TPT search bar. Do not underestimate the TPT search bar. All right, bonus points if you search up the product before you make it to see if anyone is even looking for it. Because yes, I've also made some products that rarely sell because I thought they were going to be good, but I never really researched them. So that's another strategy that we can talk about in another day. But just real quick, search it up to see if anybody's even looking for it. All right. Last but not least, the first 100 to 200 words of your product description are known as the snippet. The snippet is also super important. It's the little block of text that teachers see under your product title, and it matters more than most people realize. These are also searchable almost as much as your title. So if you couldn't fit some of your words into your title, put them in here in a way that sounds natural. Again, you can use ChatGPT to do this. So ChatGPT can be your best friend, or any other AI that you are familiar with. All right. Okay. So the snippet should explain quickly what the resource is, tell teachers what's included, and highlight who it is for, like the grade level, subject, whoever it is for. Like I said, if it doesn't fit into your title, it'll fit in there, and that's what teachers are searching for, okay? Don't use long paragraphs or fluffy introductions. Most teachers are just skimming, so use short sentences, bullet points, bold key phrases in your product description. Think of it like this. If your product is your storefront, the snippet is a sign that gets them to walk in. You can also open up your product page in incognito mode and see what shows up before the read more button. That's your snippet, and it should hook them fast. All right? Okay, so let's recap. Here are the 4 most important things to focus on when you're just getting started on TPT. Number 1, create high quality classroom-ready resources. 2, design a clean, appealing cover and preview. 3, use an SEO-friendly searchable title. 4, SEO optimize your snippet. Y'all, you don't need a big store. You don't need ads, not at this point anyway. You just need to get these 4 basics right. And I know it can feel overwhelming at first, but when you get that first sale, when someone finds your product and uses it with their students, it's the best feeling. If you're in that early phase and you're creating, uploading, and trying to figure out what works, I would love to help you out. Right now, I'm offering coaching calls for teachers who are just starting or still trying to make consistent sales. We can walk through your store, your goals, and your next best steps. Just a real conversation with someone who's been there. You can click the link in the show notes to book your call. I'd love to hear your story and help you move forward with more clarity and confidence. And just a final thought, selling on TPT is not about luck. It's about knowing how to create and position your resources so they actually reach the teachers who need them. And once you learn how to do that, things start to click. So keep going. You're doing more than you think. Let's get those products into the hands of teachers who need them.
Hey, teacher friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If this show is helping you dream a little bigger, would you take 30 seconds to leave a quick review? It means the world to me, and it helps more teachers find their way to this podcast. I'll meet you back here next week. Take care and keep dreaming bigger.